So I just got paid $8,000 for a brand deal tech review video that got 52,000 views. About 3 years ago, I was exactly probably where you are right now, stuck at 3,000 subscribers. I was working 9 to 5 hours, editing my videos at midnight. On top of that, I started to wonder, why are brands saying no thanks to me or offer me a product in exchange of my time? If you're a tech reviewer and you know your content is good, but you're barely getting views and the brand deals you do are insulting, this might be the most important video that you watch this year, because I'm going to show you everything that you've been told about growing a tech channel and landing sponsors are backwards. Now let me guess your Tuesday. You wake up, you check your phone, your latest video, the one that you spent 12 hours on, has 847 views after 3 days. Your heart sinks a little. Now you scroll through your niche, you see other channels similar to your size with exactly same content, and they're pulling 10k, 50k, and sometimes even 200,000 views, where you're stuck at 847 views. And you're thinking, what am I doing wrong? Then you drag yourself to your 9 to 5 job. All day you're thinking about your channel, about the video that you need to edit tonight, and about the email from the brand that said, thanks, but we are looking for creators with higher engagement. You get home, you're exhausted. You spend another 4 hours tweaking it, polishing it, and making it as good as it can be. You post, you wait, and the recycle begins all over again. Now here's what kills me. You know your stuff. You are the expert in the industry. You can even talk about the product while you're asleep. But no one's watching your content, and expertise does not pay the bills, does it? 6 months from now, if nothing changes, you'll be grinding at that job you don't love. Still watching other channels blow up and your channel plateau down. Still getting those "we will pass" emails from the brands. The worst part, you'll start wondering if this YouTube thing is even worth it anymore. But here's what's wild. There's a way to build a tech channel that brands seek out, where you're not begging for $300 deal. You'll be negotiating 3,000 to 5,000 deals with a brand that wants to work with you, where your videos consistently hit 30,000, 50,000, or sometimes even 100,000 plus views. Because you understand something about the algorithm that free YouTube videos will never teach you, where you'll be working with YouTube, not against it. And I know that sounds too good to be true, but hear me out. But what if I told you there is a specific type of video structure that tech brands are desperately looking for, and almost no one's doing it? The algorithm doesn't care about your production quality nearly as much as it cares about one specific viewer behavior, and it's not watch time only. You can land your first 2,000 brand deal with just under 5,000 subscribers if you position yourself well. The creators that are making $10,000 plus are not that much bigger than you. They just understand their sponsor psychology. I've built my own tech review channel, which you can see it here, that is currently around 47,000 subscribers, and now work with brands that used to ignore me completely. The same brands that are probably ignoring you right now. And here's what I've learned. The method of getting views and brand deals isn't something really complicated. It is just different from what everyone else teaches. So I started working with smaller group tech creators that are where I was. They're stuck, frustrated, and looking for something that really works. This isn't for everyone. But if you're looking to post 3 times a week and hope for the best strategy, this is not it. If you're looking for somebody to edit your video, this is the wrong place. If you're coachable and you actually want to turn this into a real business, then you stepped into the right place. Let me take you back to 2021. I'm sitting in my car outside my office, about to go to another pointless meeting, and I get an email from the brand which I've been dreaming of working with. A big one. The kind of deal that would pay 2 months of my rent. Subject line of the email, it says, thanks, but no thanks. They didn't even give me a reason why that I wasn't matched for them. And I've been doing everything right, or so I thought. I was posting twice a week. my thumbnails were clean, and my editing was solid. I was doing exactly what every YouTube guru said. Work on your thumbnail, work on your hook, work on your video editing, viewer retention, all of that. But no brands were willing to work with me. But my views were stuck, my channel wasn't growing, and the brands, they kept on ghosting me. That night, I almost quit it. I remember just like yesterday. I remember sitting there thinking, maybe it's just not cut out for me. Maybe those big YouTube channels have something that I don't. But then I got angry. I got really angry. And then I thought, how are smaller channels with worse audio and a worse image quality doing much better than me? What is it that they have that I don't have? So I did something a little bit obsessive. So I started analyzing other tech creators' channels, their videos, their strategy, their comment section to understand what are the demands, what problems are they solving. I found something. Every piece of advice I've been following of YouTube was generic. It was the same advice that was given to me, to a vlogger, to somebody who was doing food. So you can imagine what type of results you would get when you receive those type of advices from a random person. But tech review, it's its own game. The audience is different. The algorithm thinks different. And the brands, absolutely, because they only care about the outcome. Once I understood this, once I stopped following generic YouTube advice and started building a strategy specifically for tech review, everything else changed. In 90 days, my average views went from 2,000 to 28,000. I landed my first 1,000 brand deal. 6 months later, I raised my price. Now I work with brands like the ones that used to reject me. I choose my own schedule. I record when I want to. I have an editor now. I spend my time with my family and I'm healthy again. And the craziest part, my channel's not even that big. Now here's what you need to understand. You probably tried free or paid tools, maybe even some YouTube courses. You've watched endless how to grow YouTube videos. You A/B tested your thumbnail. You've tried to crack the algorithm and none of it worked, right? It is not because you're doing it wrong. It's because of the system that you've been taught. See, the reason your videos aren't getting views isn't because your thumbnail aren't good enough or your titles aren't clickbait enough. It's because of the system that you've been taught. It's all the wrong way. The reason brands keep saying no isn't because you don't have enough subscribers. The real problem is that something I call the generalist trap. Now, you've been told to grow a YouTube channel generally instead of growing a tech review channel specifically. Think about it. Think who's watching your video. It's usually somebody with purchasing power and they're looking for a specific problem. They are in a completely different mindset than someone who's watching an entertainment. They're not scrolling for fun. They're actually looking for problem solving so that way they can make informed decision. And the brands are not looking for an influencer. They're looking for a trusted advisor that can actually move products. But nobody teaches you how to position yourself as a trusted advisor. Nobody teaches you how to position your videos that serves well for both viewers and the algorithm. Nobody teaches you how to talk to brands so they see you as a partner, not just another creator who's begging for product. Once you fix this, once you stop trying to be a YouTuber instead of a authority tech reviewer that happens to be on YouTube, then that's when things starts to change for you. So here's what actually works. I call it the authority bridge method. It's built on 3 core pillars. Viewer intent alignment. This is structuring your video about purchasing psychology, not entertainment psychology. When someone searches for iPhone 16 Pro review, they're not looking to be entertained. They want a specific answers. We show you how to deliver those answers in a way that maximizes both viewer satisfaction and watch time. Different game entirely. The second pillar, sponsor magnetism. Most creators, they approach brands like beggars. Please sponsor me. Now, this is where things goes wrong because the moment you let your guard down and you don't show authority, they'll see you as non-valuable advisor. They don't see you as somebody with authority in the tech industry because you're begging for their product in return of your time. And that could be 4 hours, 6 hours, even 12 hours editing, let alone forget about all of the other expenses that you incur, your camera, your time, your audio gear, your light, and much more. You're missing out the fun part because you're young and you're inside editing, doing all of these type of stuff for what? For peanuts. We flip this completely. You would learn how to create what I call brand safe proof videos, content that sponsors that actually want to pay because it serves their market goals. You become the obvious choice. And the third pillar, which is scalable production system. You can't work 16 hours for every single video. We build you a content system that works whether you post it once a week, 3 times a week, or much more. You would know exactly what videos to make, when to make them, and how to batch production so you're not editing at midnight anymore. I personally used this method in my own journey as a tech reviewer. When I first started, I was testing all type of gadgets. Now, if you look back to my older videos in 2016, 2017, you would see that I did all type of tech reviews from camera gears, microphones, lights, headphones, any type of gears that I would get it from the brands for free of charge. I was able to review it. I'm really thankful. I've spent so much time reviewing these type of products that built my confidence to where I am right now. But it wasn't until I figured out which tech brands pays the most, and that changed everything. By focusing on high value niche like projectors, TVs, sound system, or any other home smart devices, I knew what industry I was tapping into. Instead of just doing random tech reviews, I went from doing unpaid reviews to landing consistent high ticket sponsorship. Within a month, I was able to turn my channel into a reliable source of recurring brand deals and income, all by understanding how to position myself to the right brands at the right time. This isn't motivation. It's not mindset. It is a systematic method that works because it's built on how tech review channels actually grow and how brand deal actually happens. I developed this over 3 years of trial and errors. I've lost a lot of money in experiments, if I'm honest. But here's what's possible when you get this right. Imagine this, it's Tuesday morning, you wake up at 9 a.m., not 6:30 a.m., no alarm, you check your emails and there's a message from the brand you've been hoping to work with. They found your channel. They're offering you $4,000 for a single video. You spend hours with your family, you hit the gym, something you haven't had time for in this month. Around afternoon, you record 2 videos. They're done in 90 minutes because you have a system. You send them to your editor. The rest of the day, they're yours. That video you posted last week, it is hitting 60,000 views and climbing. The algorithm is actually working for you now. You're not checking your watch hour anymore because you're already monetized. Your AdSense is basically a bonus on top of your brand deals. Your family gets it. They see you making real money. They stop asking you when you're going to get serious about real career because this is your career. You're not stressed about posting. You're not editing until 2 a.m. You're not wondering if you would ever make it. You are a professional tech reviewer. You are respected by brand. Your audience trusts you and you're finally free. Now, this is what happens when you stop fighting the system and you start working with it. So here's what happens next. I run a private coaching program where I personally work with you tech reviewers to build your authority bridge and scale your brand deals. But I can't take everyone. I can only take 10 to 20 people per quarter. That's it. Because this is not a course that you buy and you forget about it. It's actually coaching. Me and you working on your channel together. The first step is, let's take that 30 minutes call. No charge, no catch. On that call, we'll look at your channel together. And if it makes sense for us to work together, I will explain to you how the coaching program works. And if it doesn't make sense, I will tell you that too. And I'll still point you at the right direction. But here's the thing. I only have few spots left this quarter. And if you're watching this, you're probably at the crossroad. You can keep doing what you're doing, keep posting and hoping, keep watching other channels blow past you, keep getting rejected by brands, and see where you are in 6 months. Or you can try something different. Look, I'm not going to pressure you. This isn't a quick rich scheme. Either you're serious about it or you're not. Click the link in the description box and sign up for your free 30 minutes discovery call. Till next time, I'll see you on the other end.